What's up, everybody? It's AndrewJohn100 here, and my feet are burning. So I thought I should have done this when I moved, but I'm going to show you a full house tour and try to show you every little detail there is of my house. Alright, this is the living room. Now, this is where most of my videos are going to take place. Either in the Bendy videos, the FNAF videos, or the Andrew's reality show scenes. And this is where my dog sleeps. There she is right here. Hi, Feathers! Say hi to the camera. Tail wagger. You're such a good baby. It's a baby! Alright, there's weights where my mom works out. There's a little, I guess you say wrestling match. This is where my dad wrestles Faith. And there's the the TV set, speakers, and everything. In here inside these drawers there's nothing. Well, okay, there's some stuff in here, but I have no idea what my mom bought Fred. That was a couple years ago, which I'll never watch. Oh, sparklers. Maybe I'll use that for an upcoming 4th of July special. In here is just a closet, a little mini closet where there's jackets, bags, and little containers. And there's the vacuum cleaner. There's my backpack. Now in here is my favorite bit, the kitchen. Now this is where most scenes of Freddy Fazbear Friends will appear, the kitchen. I love this kitchen. It's a little small, but I just like how it looks. We're gonna turn the light on. Yes, the dishwasher's on. And inside these drawers is pretty much what you expect in a kitchen. Utensils, forks, little rubber spatulas, and etc. There's plain cake donuts. My brother loves this stuff. And then this little drawer is stuff that you would usually find. Snacks. Hostess cupcakes, pink frosted cookies. I love those cookies. Cheez-Its. I love Cheez-Its. Club crackers. They're pretty good. And there's macaroni and cheese. And I guess that's it. And right in here is pots and pans. And I did this myself. I put sugar and cookie jar. And yes, there's sugar. There's obviously sugar. Let me see if there's any cookies in here. Oh, Chips Ahoy cookies. I'm not a big fan. There's a toaster, and I guess this is where you store butter. Where I'm not quite sure what this is for. There's a very cool looking oven where you can cook. And this oven is a lot better because it's more advanced, and you can see what time it is. Well, I guess that's the time. Oh, and same with the microwave. Yeah, and there's my lunch. The start of my lunch. Yeah, it's 11:33 right now. And what I like about the oven and the microwave is you can tell what time it is. Now in here are plates, little glass cups, mugs, and little plastic cups, and a big rubber container. Now there's the sink, and I apologize for the sink, it's a little messy. But this sink is nowhere near as dirty as my old one. In here is Doritos. I love Doritos. Pringles. My brother loves that stuff. And I think that's popcorn in there. Alright, now let's see. In here is the food closet, is what I like to call it. There's honeycombs, tricks, and what you usually expect inside of a food closet. Pop-Tarts. There's variations of soup, chicken noodle soup, tomato soup, tomato basil soup, whatever. More Pringles, peanut butter, and Pepsi, Mountain Dew. Now here's the fridge. Alright. This is what it's pretty much stuff that you would expect to see inside of a fridge. And here's the freezer. Alright, now inside this little black apartment is water. Shoot. Yeah, me and my brother are kind of water buffaloes. Here's the dining area. And this is where Springtrap and Gold Freddy would sit and watch TV. There's the TV, the PlayStation 3. Oh, by the way, these don't actually open up. They're just molded into the wood. There's another blanket, my old sheet. That's where Faith sleeps sometimes. There's a little compartment where Chica was hiding, but now it's just full of crap. Oh, I gotta stop slamming on things. Now here's a little bridge. This is what I like about the kitchen. There's also a little bridge where, I don't know, like if the animatronics if any of the characters were sitting here eating lunch, or Alice, or Toy Chica, or Ballora, or Circus Baby, or Bonnie, or whatever any kind of character in my series would go by, and they'd be like, hello. So yeah, that's the dining area. Now let's go into, I'll show you the backyard last. Here comes this little corridor. In here is another closet, but it's filled with medications, medicine, sunscreen, toothpicks, towels, little washcloths, and I guess little heat pads. Turn this light on. Now here's the bathroom. Now this is I'm not a huge fan of this. Hello. I'm not a huge fan of this bathroom because it's kind of small, but I do like this bathtub. And the toilet seat is nice, I guess. And everything is pretty nice in here. Yeah. Now here's my brother's room. Alright. This is where Bonnie sleeps, and this is obviously my brother's room. Yeah, he loves the Peanuts. But Bonnie doesn't. There's the big Freddy plush. And in here is just Peanuts comics, or books, book collection, a box, a headset, and this is the toy closet, I guess you could say. There's not much to talk about this room. Now I might as well turn this light off. There's Chica's room, or my room, or I guess you could say my office. Now here's where my transformer shelf unfortunately broke during the move, so it's a little messy, but my grandma does have a transformer shelf for me. I just don't know when. And yes, as you can see, Megazord got repro labels, and Starlight Studio trunk and horns. And not the cannons, because the cannons I don't think I'm going to use. And here's the Ninja Megazord, the Thornosaurus Megazord, the White Tiger Zord, and Beast Wars / Megazord Mecha. The Dragon Zord, I'm hoping to get the 93 one. Now here's my little desk. Yeah, my old desk broke, unfortunately. And inside these drawers is, yes, this is for an episode featuring Wither Bonnie. Some little stuff. Yeah, this was something that I found at a train show like a year ago. Let's move this. Inside this drawer is a map for my upcoming game, pipe cleaners, and a decapitated Chica head. Okay, that's a little weird. Yeah, and there's a hot glue gun. Yeah, I apologize for my it's a little messy. I'm gonna try to sort out everything. A little piece of stuffing. In here is just drawings from one of my fans, and what do you expect? There's my computer. I need to clean it off. Yarn, thread, and my little cars. And there's the PlayStation 4. Now here's where I keep my plushies. Yeah, inside this little container, because in my old house you would see the plushie videos. I mean the plushies in the background, but now I don't have to worry about that anymore. Ugh. I'll deal with that later. All right, now here's Foxy's room. Now, if this is starting to get a little rushed, it's because I'm almost out of battery, and I'm trying to hurry up before that happens. There's Freddy's bed, and I love this room because it's big. It feels like you're in your own home. And here's my favorite bit of the house, my second favorite. This giant ASS bathroom with a big tub. I love this tub. My brother loves this. He puts bubbles in it when he well, it's kind of like relaxation, I guess. And that door creaks very loudly. It scares the crap out of me. Alright. Now it's time. Now in here is just a laundry room. But here is the garage. There's my car. And this is where Springtrap and Goldfrey, Fats and Foxy live. If they sleep in here. But sometimes they would come out and see the Fazbears. It's not much to talk about in here. Alright, I'm almost out of battery power, but I'll just show you a little glimpse of the backyard. I better make this quick. Yes, unfortunately, it doesn't have a pool. But there is an idea of what it looks like. Alright guys, that's a complete house tour. I'm going to wrap this up pretty quickly. Please like this video and give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Hit the bell for all notifications. Share this with your friends. And please subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.